And pleasure to call on Senator Barrasso, he and Senator Baucus, they and their staffs have been involved in this bill every inch of the way, and we want to thank both of you, and we'll hear from you, and then we'll hear from Senator Baucus.
Well, thank you very much, Madam Chairman, and to my staff member, Brian Clifford, who has really been a real strong advocate on our issues of water resource development, of the Water Resources Development Act. I'm very grateful for his cooperation with members of your staff who've been wonderful on this, and this has worked very well in terms of the ranking members of the full committee, the subcommittee. So I want to thank everyone involved. And we need to address these issues, and thanks for the help on addressing the issues relating to the Army Corps. We have problems with aging infrastructure, with lack of transparency, with fiscal accountability, and it's been a pleasure to work with others to create a bipartisan process. We may have differences on key issues, but the bulk of what we've accomplished so far is really nonpartisan. It's about our states. It's about our constituents. In Wyoming, we have issues of flood mitigation. They're very important to folks at home. Predicting floods and being better prepared for them is a major component in keeping Wyoming communities safe. That's why I proposed and happy to have included in the bill language with the help of the chair and the ranking member for an authorization of the Upper Missouri Basin flood and drought monitoring. This program is going to restore the stream gauges and the snowpack monitors through the Upper Missouri Basin at all elevations. These gauges are used to monitor snow depth and soil moisture to help inform agencies like the Corps as to potential flooding and also a drought in the future. This is very important in protecting communities and in saving lives. As I mentioned, transparency and fiscal responsibility are also important components to tackling the issues that need to be addressed with the Army Corps. That's why I've authored language to create an Army Corps project deauthorization process that mimics the old BRAC process, the Base Realignment and Closure Commission, that the Department of Defense uses to close and reconsolidate Army bases. Under this amendment, an independent commission appointed by the President would identify projects for deauthorization based on specific established criteria and then submit those projects as one package for an up or down vote in Congress. It really is time, Madam Chairman, for the Corps and Congress to clean the books, cut the waste, and bring fiscal responsibility to the WRDA process. So I just want to thank you again, Madam Chairman, and Ranking Member Vitter, who have accepted this amendment as part of the manager's package, and I look forward to working with all of my colleagues to continuing this important piece of legislation in a bipartisan way. I would like also to say to the senator from Montana to thank him. I know that there is an issue of technical assistance for environmental work to help rural water systems comply with federal regulations. It's important to both of our states, and I would hope that we could continue to work together before the bill goes to the floor to work on providing technical assistance to help rural water systems. So thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you so much. Senator Baucus, again, thank you so much for the work and the work of your staff. Senator Vitter wanted to respond quickly. Is that all right with you?
Sure.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to respond quickly to Senator Barrasso to thank him for all of his leadership on this as ranking member of the subcommittee, in particular on this deauthorization provision. He's exactly right. It's really important to examine projects that have been on the Corps' books for decades that are either no longer in the federal interest or no longer feasible to construct. And this is a critical step in terms of cleaning up the Corps' ever-increasing backlog and keeping this a relatively zero-sum game. This is an authorization bill. It's not a spending bill. And still, even considering its authorization, with this deauthorization process, we will have a net zero status moving forward and get the right priority projects done. So thank you for that work, Senator Barrasso.